Hi, we're from Bathurst High Campus and we're here at CSU to do the Girls in Cybersecurity Advancing workshops.
Hi, my name is Tanrizia and I'm Associate Professor of Cybersecurity in the School of Computing and Mathematics at Sturt University. And I'm leading this program, Girls in Cybersecurity Advancing. And as part of that program, we propose to develop awareness of cybersecurity in young kids. Particularly, we focused girls in year 9 and 10, and we're glad to see overwhelming response from the schools, and all of our workshops are full. Now, the idea is that we run these 3 days face-to-face workshop where we tell the girls about the needs of cybersecurity. You know, how this need was realized. When we looked at some of the reports and statistics, we noticed that girls' participation in cybersecurity-related careers is very little.
I was most surprised by the statistics surrounding the numbers of females in the cybersecurity industry, because it's something like 11% are women.
Like I knew there wasn't as many women in the area, that kind of thing, but I didn't know the degree of it.
And because it's dominated by males, originally it just keeps going that way and keeps repeating. And so women don't really find out as much about it.
I think of how a lot of women don't seem to be encouraged into it much, like especially in generations before ours.
I think having a lot more workshops like this and having people come through make it more aware of the options and careers that are available.
Because that's educating women and making them aware that this is an option.
We found out that the bigger turning off point was the misunderstanding or misconception that cybersecurity is a hardcore technical area, and the stereotype that the technical areas such as engineering, mathematics, computer sciences, they are male-dominated areas. We thought, okay, let's break this stereotype, let's break this taboo, and have a conversation with the girls, get them to these 3 days program and see how they perform.
I thought that cybersecurity was a lot about the technical aspects of using computers and learning how to code and things like that. But after doing this course, it's a lot more interesting.
I've always liked to apply my knowledge in mathematics, science, technology into a career.
I found it surprising how simple the coding and hacking information and techniques, I guess, that we've been taught is.
Cracking a password.
I guess it just puts more focus on the girls, and the girls can get in there and have a go, and they can sort of all support each other, find out and tell each other what they know about technology, and they can all teach each other new things and they can all learn together.
Yeah, so it's good that it's just girls, because I find a lot of us are similar level and are easier to get help from each other.
It's easier to focus, and most of the people here are all quiet and everyone's focused and no one's disrupting anybody, so it's easy to learn.
But when we go through the program, see, they learn much more than coding and those hardcore technical skills. They learn how to be more investigative and creative, and these are the skills which I think that girls possess better than male counterparts.
I think some boys that do this sort of thing are very confident and might be a little more intimidating.
It's able to help us bring up our confidence, as a lot of the time we're put down by other boys from what we don't know.
Makes the course more relatable, and we can with each other, we can look at specific data that just relates to females itself.
And it's allowing us to relate to the other girls in the course, which we wouldn't be able to do if they were boys.
So this is the first phase of the program, so face-to-face interaction, so where we develop the girls' understanding and awareness about cybersecurity. Next phase, we'll have another program we call that Cybersecurity Challenge, and from there we'll filter some girls. We'll run a leadership program, and in that bring women who are successful cybersecurity professionals. We'll bring them to mentor these young girls, give them a bit of more aspirations that how they can develop themselves.
I'll definitely be changing my passwords more frequently and making sure that I'm safe and protecting my family and friends as well.
that you can do tracing of IP addresses and actually figure out if you're being scammed and where you can trace that email to and where you can actually report it.
Probably the fact that you can actually pick up things so easily that people can listen to your laptop, and even if they're halfway across the world.
Definitely try to make sure that I clear my history more often.
Using apps we've been told to use to analyse all those emails you get that are really shady. And
definitely, I think I've got a lot of passwords I'm going to change, and in how I'm using my computer, and being aware of where everything is going.
Doing this course has introduced me to a lot of different career pathways, and there are a lot of different jobs surrounding cybersecurity that I'm really interested in doing.
There was a few, the leadership role and the one about hacking into the system so they can find out how to make it stronger. They were both really interesting.
Look, the opportunity in cybersecurity, obviously there are endless opportunities. I mean, currently, the way we're looking at the landscape, the frequency of attacks, which we are getting almost every second this new malware is created, but we don't have that strong workforce to tackle these attacks. So we're looking at by 2021, there'll be more than 3.5 million jobs in cybersecurity-related careers. And I think women can contribute in this landscape by contributing their creativity and thinking beyond the norm, thinking out of the box solution for cybersecurity-related threats.
I'd say definitely take this opportunity to do this course, because even if you don't follow through with the career in cybersecurity,
You can implement this into your everyday life. It doesn't have to be a career in the end. It can just be something that you know.
you learn so many new skills, and it's a real eye-opener to the world and all these careers that you can do.
I think just learning about everything that I have learnt in this course has made me realise the careers I could do in STEM and cybersecurity, because I'd never really considered going into anything like that before.
To get a better understanding of how we can protect others and apply our knowledge to make a career.
Now, as we've progressed into the 21st century more, it's becoming more readily available to girls to get out there and have a go, and that you can do anything.